Welcome to
Morning Elevation.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me?
This guy right here obviously got a beard trim.
Clearly, all of the beard trimmed.
He's looking good though, looking fresh, feeling like a brand new man.
Apparently, that's what they tell me.
Today we are going to be talking about manifestation and how beautiful it is to become aware of this powerful practice that is always in motion. So manifestation has been something that I have loved to research and delve myself into over the past, I would say over a year now. It's something, like I said, that is always in motion. It's always happening. You're always manifesting, whether you know it or not. Kind of similar to the law of attraction. They play hand in hand. And so diving into it, you can truly manifest and bring anything into fruition that you desire in your life.
Yeah, exactly. When you put your mind to it and you really set that intention for what you want out of life, not necessarily like a whim of the wind kind of intention, but this sort of thing you kind of think on and ponder on and you really feel like you need it in your life, you will set the intention that this is something I want to have, I need to have it, and you will essentially let that energy out into the universe and it will come back to you tenfold. So you'll be easily, if you want to have a successful business or find someone who will bring you happiness and joy, just like putting the intention out there will help you create and manifest that person or thing.
Definitely, yeah. Intention is pretty much always the first step. So setting a very beautiful, powerful intention is going to be the first step. But then after that, getting really, really clear, which just kind of plays hand in hand with your intention, because how can you have a powerful intention without really knowing what you're intending to do? What are you trying to manifest? Getting really, really crystal clear on what it is that you desire and what it is that you want. And then when it comes down to this, you need to almost release the idea. So get really clear on it, but release the idea. Don't obsess over it. Don't plead and beg the universe, oh, I need this amount of money. Oh, I need this thing. Because what that shows is that you're coming from a place of lack. And if you're putting that energy out, if you're putting that lack energy out, you're going to attract that same lack energy. So I know it seems like if you focus in and you're putting all your time and you're putting all your energy into this thing, that you will, of course you'll manifest it. Yes and no, because it depends on what energy you are putting out. If you're putting out the energy like, wow, this is going to feel so amazing when I do receive this. I'm so grateful for all that will come from this. I already feel the feeling as if I've already achieved it. And therefore, I know it is coming to me. I know it's on its way to me because there are so many different paths and ways that you can take in life. And if you notice that path has already been created for you and you believe it with unwavering belief, there's no reason to worry. There's no reason to stress. You can just release. You can just release all of the worry and the stress and the doubts and just believe and feel and always come back to that feeling.
Yeah, and a very simplified example of this is when you're really trying to explain something to someone and the word that you're trying to come up with is so hard. You know what it is, but you can't say it because it's just on the tip of your tongue and you can't, and then what you do is you end up stop talking, you let it sit for a minute, and boom, it's right there in your mind. It's exactly the same way. Mm-hmm. If you're pushing so hard to get something in life, it's gonna not be able to come into your life until you just let it go.
Definitely. I love the term release and surrender to the flow. So release control, surrender to the flow. It's actually I believe it's a beautiful chorus song. I think they sing it. And it's one of my favorites because it just repeats the same line over and over and over again. But I want to emphasize that. Release control and surrender to the flow. Because like what he mentioned, same goes for when you are looking for something. Like if you lost your keys, you realize if you're obsessing over it and you're creating this lackful energy, like I need to have this, I have to have this, I'm in a rush, I'm in a hurry. you are putting out that lack and that obsessive compulsive energy, which I know I've touched on in some other episodes. And of course, the universe is going to be like, whoa, okay, so she obviously wants some more lack energy, some more compulsive energy. So here you go. I'll give it to you. And then it never shows up. But it tends to happen when you release that idea, it ends up, there's your keys. Wow. Oh, wow. They're around my neck. Or something crazy like that. And this goes for everything that you're manifesting. So if this is a brand new term for you, it essentially, I love to explain it as just feeling the feeling of what you want to receive before you've even received that. I know it can be easier said than done, but I promise if you focus on the feeling, which is the vibration, that is what will change everything. That is what will manifest things into your fruition, into your life, no matter how big or small.
Right, and that means that to get to that feeling, you can pretend that you've already achieved whatever you're trying to accomplish, and not necessarily focus on the pretending aspect, but focus on the feeling that you would feel when you're in that scenario. And you can ignore how you got there or how you pretended and imagined how it would be, but really just focus on the actual feeling of it, because that is the thing that will be real throughout the timeline, throughout all time. And I think that's what you're really going to get the most from, because when you focus on the feeling, you're setting the intention to feel that way for your life. And the only way you got that feeling was essentially going through the motions that you really wanted to get done and pretending like it already happened, and feeling those feelings that you'll feel when it happened will create that future for you.
Yeah, it should be a full body sensation. And when you're focusing on the feeling in everything, whether, I mean, we're always trying to manifest things, but if you're just trying to get into a better mood, you're trying to manifest a better mood, focusing on the feeling that you get when you feel joy, when you feel bliss, when you feel content and peace. Whether that you only get that feeling during meditation, focus on that feeling that you get when you're meditating. How you can just close your eyes and it's as if the entire world just quiets down. You hear the wind chimes in the background. Like nothing is going on except for that. If that brings you utter bliss and utter peace, bring that feeling into your body when you are in a stressful position. So then you will automatically manifest that feeling, that same feeling as if you were doing it in that moment.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over today. There's so much more to talk about when it comes to manifestation. I am constantly on a journey of learning, so I look forward to sharing more with you all. But as for that, we're gonna enjoy some like decked out oatmeal.
Delicious.
We got some raspberries and blueberries and dried apricot, strawberry, blackberry. I don't know if I already said that. And we're just gonna dive into this. Yeah. And then we're gonna finish our chai and we're gonna have a beautiful Friday. And we hope you all do too.
Casual Friday. Just like every day.
Yeah, and we're actually doing something exciting tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
First time that we've ever done something like this, so we will report back, but it is a day of silence.
Yes.
We started reading, we're actually almost finished, down to the last 20 minutes of the 7 spiritual laws of success. And in the first law, the law of pure potentiality, he talks about the power of silence. And so this is something that we've never done before. So we're looking forward to kind of implementing that in tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be something completely new.
Yeah.
It's no speaking, no reading, no consuming.
At all.
And we'll figure out the rules exactly, but some people are saying online that means no eye contact or touching, which might be very difficult to not look at Kylie all day long.
It's only us in the house tomorrow, so we'll see. But you'll hear more about it or the next episode on Monday.
Yeah. So
we look forward to sharing more with you. And as always, if you want to fill up your cup with some elevated chai, feel free to reach out to us. It is a way every day that we stay elevated.
Yes.
And we want to share that same elevation with all of you. So here it is. Namaste.
Namaste.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.
Yeah, with all your friends and family, anyone who thinks you think could use a little bit of boost in their morning or in their everyday, just send them over to us. We'll boost them up. We'll get them elevated. We'll get them pumped. And yeah, till
Thanks,
next
guys.
time.